Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of chapter 1, Bookkeeping and Accounting. So, as we studied in the previous chapter, bookkeeping, it is the art and science of maintaining financial transactions in separate set of books. Whereas accounting is the analysis and interpretation of the information of the bookkeeping records for the purpose of obtaining significant information from them. Like you have your report card. Your teacher has just entered the marks in the report card. But when you analyze your report card, when you compare your report card, how much you scored in term 2 as compared to term 1. So, in the same way, when the books are compared, when the books are analyzed, when the books are interpreted, that forms a part of the accounting process. Let us understand one more point of difference between bookkeeping and accounting. So, the first stage of accounting starts with bookkeeping, which is as soon as a business transaction takes place, the entry is made in the book, that is the journal, and accounting will happen after the recording and classification. Next point of difference, what is the objective of bookkeeping? The main objective is to record financial transactions correctly in the books of accounts, that is, journal, subsidiary books, etc. So, when your teacher is entering your marks in the report card, the main objective there is only to enter the marks in your report card. Accounting, the main objective is interpretation and analysis of the entries made in the books of accounts. Okay, so when you or your parents will then interpret, will analyze how well you have done, how much percentage you have scored, what improvement needs to be made, that in the same way, when the books of accounts are analyzed, how much profit is made, how is the profit or the revenue as compared to the previous results, that is when that comes under the scope of accounting. Responsibility. Responsibility, it is the responsibility of the junior staff and it is a mechanical job. Just you have to make the entries from the various documents into the journal. And accounting is a skilled job. Interpretation, analysis is a skilled job which requires qualified and experienced staff. So it is one thing to make entries in the books of accounts, but it is another thing to analyze and interpret the books of accounts and what actions need to be taken. That is another set of skill which is required by very experienced staff. Result. Bookkeeping does not show the net result and the financial position of the business. Accounting will show you the profit and loss situation and the financial position of the business in terms of assets and liabilities. So you will get the statement of profit and losses, and it will show you also the position of assets and liabilities of the business. Liabilities are in the form of loans. If loans are more than the assets of the business, definitely the business is in trouble. If your profit for the year is not that good, but your assets are significantly more than your liabilities, assets are like your fixed assets, your stock, your cash in bank. If all that is more than your liabilities, still you can say that the business is in a relatively not a bad position. Bookkeeping is done regularly every day and it is done date wise, whereas accounting details are available for the entire year. Okay, that is your balance sheet, profit and loss statement, etc. Scope of bookkeeping, it is a part of accounting and it is a very narrow concept. It is just concerned with the entries in the books. Accounting has many subfields such as management accounting, financial accounting, etc. In bookkeeping, day to day transactions are recorded. Everyday transactions are recorded, whereas transactions that are recorded are further analyzed and interpreted in accounting. Transactions that are done, the financial transactions that are made, provide the base for bookkeeping, whereas in accounting, bookkeeping, the books are providing the base for accountancy. Principles. The principles, accounting concepts and conventions are to be followed to have universal acceptability. Now, there's a standard way in which these books need to be maintained as per the various conventions and the that are followed in the country. The books have to be maintained as per the legal requirement of that. Whereas the interpretation and analysis of these financial statements can vary from organization to organization. So that was for the difference between bookkeeping and accounting, and we come to an end of part 2 of chapter 1. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in part 3. Subscribe to my channel and focus and have a fun time in your learning journey. Thank you.